All right, this is the granddaddy of all inequality problems. Graphing systems of inequalities. So you've got two inequalities in the same problem. They both need to be graphed. So let's do that first. Let's draw our coordinate plane. There's the x-axis, there's the y-axis. All right, let's start with the blue inequality. Now this one's already set up for graphing. It's in the y equals mx plus b. So the y-intercept is -2, and the slope is 3. Oh yeah, we can always turn that into a fraction like that, 3/1. So we're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, right 1. All right, and we connect those dots, and that's the line of this equation. But it's an inequality. So it's just a greater than and not an equal to, so we need a dashed line here. So that's the nice thing about a whiteboard. You can just erase part of the line and make a dash. You can use the eraser on your pencil. So now I need to decide what side I'm going to shade. I'm going to stick with blue here, and I'm going to take my test point, 0, 0. You don't always have to use 0, 0. It's just the easiest point to plug in because 0 is easy to work with. So is 0 greater than 3 times 0 minus 2? Is 0 greater than -2? Because 3 times 0 is 0, minus 2 is -2. Yes, 0 is greater than -2. So 0, 0 was on the correct side of the line, so I can shade in this direction. But I'm just going to barely shade for right now. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and shade the whole thing. Because when you're working with different colors, you can see where they overlap pretty easily. When you're using a pencil, it's harder to see. So now I'll switch over to red. Notice this inequality is not in y equals mx plus b form, or what we call slope-intercept form. So we know how to do that. We're going to subtract 2x from both sides. Now careful, that's going to leave -3y less than or equal to. I can't do 6 minus 2 because these are not like terms, so I will leave it as -2x plus 6. And now I need to divide everything by -3. As soon as I say, or you say in your head, I have to divide by -3, that should trigger a warning that, oh, I have to flip the arrow because I just divided by a negative. So make sure you flip the arrow. So this is y is greater than or equal to, and I've got a negative over a negative, which turns into a positive fraction. Positive divided by a negative is a -2. Well, look at that. They have the same y-intercept, but the slope is different. This one's going to be up 2 over 3. Up 2 over 3. And I'm going to connect the dots. And I can use a solid line this time because it has the equal to sign. And now I have to decide which side of the red equation to shade. So let's put in our test value 0, 0. Is 0 greater than or equal to 2/3 times 0 minus 2? Is 0 greater than or equal to -2? Yes, it is. That's true. So this is on the true side of the equation. So I'm going to shade all of this. Now, where does the blue and the red overlap? So I'll use brown. I haven't used that color. Everywhere in there. And that is the solution to the system. Just where the blue and the red overlaps.